Today, Wednesday the 25th, we begin a week of witness here in Ireland. A week organised by an organisation called Aid to the Church in Need. A very important organisation doing vital work in making us aware of the plight of our brothers and sisters of our Christian faith around the world. And indeed, people of other faiths too are persecuted for their religion. It is estimated that 245 million Christians suffer persecution at some level, ranging from the extremely violent and deadly to the more subtle forms of persecution. In Mozambique, about 3 weeks ago, 50 people were beheaded in a football stadium. These were 50 Christians beheaded by Islamic fundamentalists. In a country like Nigeria, in the year 2018, at least 3,000 Christians were executed, were murdered because they bear the name of Christ. And there are several countries around the world where opposition to Christians is violent. There are other forms of persecution, as I say. For example, in North Korea, it is an offense, a crime, to own a Bible. And if one is caught with a Bible, then the penalty is to be sent to a labor camp, along with up to the 4th generation of your family. And then there are the more subtle forms of persecution, where the Christian is put to the end of the line in a queue for food, for example. Or there is indeed, as we see in our own country, the sometimes subtle, sometimes less than subtle, banishing the Christian from discussion in the public square, giving more difficult questions or less time for the Catholic or the Christian speaker in the media to make his or her point. All of this highlights the importance of the work of organizations like Aid to the Church in Need, to try to bring the message across to ordinary people that the persecution of those who follow Christ still goes on. So what can we do? Well, we can certainly pray. We can pray for our brothers and sisters who are persecuted. We can send a donation to Aid to the Church in Need, who will ensure that the money sent to them gets right to those countries where Christians are persecuted. And €10 will go a long way. We can support people on the ground, bringing food, bringing aid to our brothers and sisters who need our help. One wonders why this persecution is still taking place. There seems to be a certain threat to the way of the world when people freely want to follow Christ. It's like as if we are saying to the world, we know a different path. We don't want to follow yours. And a certain anger can emerge. And our response must not be anger in return, but rather love. We are freely following Jesus Christ, who has said to us, take up your cross and come after me. Follow me. So, as he was persecuted, suffered and died, therefore can we be surprised if those who follow him also will not suffer some form of persecution. Let us keep in mind our brothers and sisters who need our help today. Let us praise God for the work of Aid to the Church in Need, and let us do what we can to spread the message of the gospel, a message of peace and non-violence, as we begin this week of witness. God bless you.